Hello, Com310. This is Caitlin Morgan with my video presentation of my final site. This is Kate's Cakes. It is a bakery. I really wanted a simple and bright and cheery site. I'm a big fan of sites that are simple to navigate and where you know exactly where you are as soon as you land on it. So I chose to put my navigation, front and center, first thing that you can see after my logo. So I think it did a good job portraying that this is a bakery and here's where you are, here's what you need to get around. I did go ahead and add in a slideshow, also called an animation. This was a really cool feature to learn this semester, and I'm really proud of the way it turned out. Working on the timing was a bit of a challenge because I would run through the pictures and then I would have a really long pause, and I figured out how to debug that so it just is continuous. I also have a secondary navigation in my footer. My contact page, here's my form. I really paid attention, especially after having my one-on-one with the professor, on my proximity and my alignment of things. So everything, when you look at all my pages, sits really nice and neat and tidy, and I really focused on that. And when I learned how to use the inspect element on Firefox, that was really helpful because you can go through and make adjustments and see what those adjustments are going to do right there live before you actually go and make the edits in your brackets application. My content pages are identical. My fictitious company would specialize in wedding cakes or maybe an event cake, and that's what I'm featuring here. Or we could do treats. So if you are interested in cake, we can do like a donut display or maybe a table of macaroons. I chose really bright, young, fresh colors. The feedback that I got was that, yeah, I do look at your site and I immediately think of dessert. And that's exactly what I was going for. To keep things consistent, I also gave a border radius to pretty much everything. So all of my images, menus, if you go back to my form, everything has a small 5-pixel border radius. And I really felt that helped give it some consistency. I also did do a little favicon. So if you look at the very top left-hand corner, I did a really simple version of my logo and turned it into a favicon, which was a nice little feature to add a little color to the top of the page. So I would say what was really hard about this was that this is a fictitious company, so filling it with content and finding motivation behind why I'm doing the things that I'm doing was challenging. And I think in the future I would design a site that I actually have a little more motivation for the actual business. I think that would be helpful. So the things that were most valuable was just going back over those design principles. And like I said, my alignment, my proximity of things. I really felt that's what helped make this site clean and polished. And I'm so grateful for learning that inspect element. That really taught me a lot and is a great tool for any site that I will design in the future. So thanks so much for watching and good luck with all of your finals.